So in this video I'm going to show you how I made this scene from my new short film project. Add a cylinder, go to the edit mode, rotate it, delete the upper and the bottom face and make it 6 meters large. Make the cylinder longer, go to the particle settings, add a new particle system, change it to hair, go to edit mode and flip the normals to change the direction of the hair. Adjust the hair length and increase the number of hairs. Let's go to the rendered view, add a light to see what we're doing and make it brighter. To change the shape of the hair, go to the hair shape settings, set the diameter scale to 0.1 and the strand shape to -1. Add in a turbulence force field, this will distort the shape of the hair. Adjust the strength of the turbulence force field. Go to the render settings of the particles. Under trimming you can control the length of the hair. Use the random slider to randomize the length of the hair. Let's give the hair object a new material. Add a curve info node. The intercept will give you a gradient on the length of each hair. So let's run it through a color ramp, set it to constant, and this will give you a mask on the tip of every hair. Let's add emission to the principled BSDF shader. I'm going to set the color to blue, and now we can use the intercept value with the color ramp as the strength. Now I don't want every hair to have a glowing tip, so let's add a mix node after the color ramp, duplicate the color ramp, and this time I'm going to use the random input. This will select hairs randomly. You can change the amount of selected hairs by using the right slider of the color ramp. Now use this as a factor for the mix node. Now we can control how many hairs have a glowing tip. Add in a camera. I'm gonna use a focal length of 14. Now I'm gonna turn off show emitter in the viewport and the render display, so only the hairs will be rendered. To make the emission stronger, add in a math node and set it to multiply. To add a lot more hairs without making the viewport slow, add interpolated children. I'm going to use the amount of 10. Now we got a lot more hairs. Now for the final lighting, I'm going to use a area lamp and put it at the end of the tunnel. Then add some keyframes to the camera. You can decrease the display amount to get faster playback. You can also animate the force field to get these waving hairs. Add a circle on the end of the tunnel. Give it a emission material. And we are basically done. Now I'm gonna bring this render into DaVinci Resolve and apply one of my film LUTs. I linked a video in the descriptions on how I post-process my scenes in DaVinci Resolve. The project file of this render is also available on my Patreon page with all of my other assets like the sky shaders and the curve to rope simulation add-on. And there are also a bunch of project files from my previous short films. And there is also a PDF with the concept and the scripts for this short film that I'm working on right now.